It's David Hawkins here. I want to show you how you can plant up the fantastic Paradise Planter. Now, if you've never planted a planter before, be it a basket, be it perhaps a bowl, or perhaps it's one of my Paradise planters, now's the opportunity where you can see exactly how you can go about planting it up. Such a fantastic planter, you get results like you've never dreamed of in your life. First of all, you'll find that there's some chains. The chains are pretty important because they keep the whole thing hanging. Do remember though, you can, if you want to, you can use the Paradise Planter as a freestanding unit. Now here's the chain. I'm just going to show you something here. It's got a little hook on the end of it there, a little cross. Can you see that? Take that over there like this, and there are 4 holes in the top collar. Take it and just pop it in there like that, and just make sure, there we are, it came out. You see, make sure that the bars are across the hole. Now there we are, no problem at all. Take the next one and you go right round until you've done all the holes. And I'm just going to show you, it takes just a matter of a few seconds to get it in. Once it's in, it locks into position, it won't come out. Just wiggle it around like that. There we are, that's another one in. It's so easy to apply the chains. And of course, these chains are important if you want to hang it. But if you want to freestand it, you don't have to. It's got a very robust hook to it as well, so you can use it on a bracket, no problem at all, or a nail in a tree. Now, there we are. I have now applied the chains to it. You can see that now. That's how it hangs, the full extent of the unit. But there's more to the Paradise Planter. This Paradise Planter has an advantage. It's self-watering. It has 2 reservoirs. It has the bottom reservoir, which is pretty obvious. No holes at the bottom. So what happens is this. Any water you put in here, or food, is trapped in the bottom bowl and drawn up again as and when the plants require it. But more than that, we now have here we have a reservoir on top. Can you see that groove? It's a groove there. Now look at that over there, folks. You can see. Now there's perforated with many holes. What you do is you put your fertilizer in here, your slow release fertilizer. You put about a teaspoon into every segment. And I'm going to show you how you do that shortly. And then when you water it, it percolates right down there. But more than that, here at the bottom, we have, I'm just showing you here, let me illustrate this. Can you pick that up, Mr. Cameraman? Look at that over there. There is a cage. That cage over there is where you put some slow release fertilizer, about 4 teaspoonfuls. What happens, that's trapped there. As the water passes by the fertilizer, it picks up the nutrients, takes them to the plants. Now, here we go. I'm going to now show you how you plant it. Remember, there's no need to put a liner in because there is already a lovely strong net liner. Polypropylene liner. This will last for ages. That means you can use this again and again and again. It's not just a one season. No, over and over again, year after year after year. Now watch. I take this. It holds, incidentally, 21 liters of compost. And as you pack it in, that's the word, you pack it in. Now what I do is this. If you're not sure, of course, it comes with instructions. I take it like this, a handful, pop it in there like that. And I just fill it up until perhaps there are 6 or 7 handfuls of compost. And then what I do is this, folks. You see it's in there? I take my fist and I compact it around the bottom like that. I compact it around the bottom. Okay? So now remember this. You've had your fertilizer in there, and you pop in your compost. Right? Now you fill the whole thing up right to the top. As you go up, you keep filling it up. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's nice and full. Now here's one that I did earlier. Here we are. It's got everything there. It's got all the compost in it, all the food in it that is required, except for the top. And I'm going to show you now what we do now for the top in applying the fertilizer. I take it like this, and I just take some fertilizer and I pop it in like that. Can you see it going in there like that, folks? I just add some fertilizer to the top there, and now I'm going to show you, so don't worry, you can see exactly how much there is there. As I say, about a teaspoonful per. Now, can you see that, Mr. Cameraman? Can you see exactly where the fertilizer is? You can see in there? Right. Now, let's start planting. And this is a fun part about Paradise Planters. Look at that. There it is there. You've got 30 holes, 5 holes per row. I take a sharp knife or a pair of scissors, and watch this. I cut it across like that. And I just heard someone say, but do you cut the net liner? Yes, you do. There we are. I cut the net liner. Now, with my fingers, I excavate a cavity, like this over here. You see that? Excavate a cavity. And now I take my plant. I have selected now to plant busy lizzies. Impatiens. And do they look gorgeous? I take one out. Look at that. A darling little plant. I give it a squeeze. We all like a squeeze every now and again. And look at that over there. Now, I take it like this and I shape it like a torpedo. Now watch. There's my excavated hole. Can you see that? I present it to the hole and whoa! Banjo! In it goes. Can you see that? Now, I go on to the next one. And of course, I cut across there like that. And look at that. Excavate a cavity. Or if you like, make a hole. And then take my next one. And incidentally, these are mixed. Look at that. And look at that gorgeous root system. That's what I like about it. Now watch. I take it like that. I give it a dunk of water. Now, people might be wondering, why do you put it in water? I like to give them a head start. That's what I like to do. It's like packing a picnic basket when you go on a journey. Okay, there we go. Now I present. Can you see that? Look at it. I present it to the hole. I'm going to show this other camera over here because I've been ignoring you, haven't I, sir? I present it to the hole like that, and watch. In it goes. Hello and good afternoon, madam. Now that's what I call planting easy, right? I take it like that, and we can carry on.